Fan-based football shows are all the rage in the UK. But what about North America? A multicultural hub that includes football fans who are just as passionate about the beautiful game than our European counterparts. Indeed, at the end of the day, we're all riding the roller coaster of emotions each weekend. So why shouldn't our opinions matter? This show will feature ardent supporters of every club in the greatest league in the world, the Premier League. And unlike the other manufactured banter you see online, this is 100% real. This is After the Match TV. You mentioned earlier you signed Danny Rose on loan from Spurs. He kind of engineered that move himself. You signed Lazaro on loan from Inter Milan. Decision to release Ki Sung-young. He's 31. His contract was up at the end of the season. Is that a wise choice?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one because, under Rafa, you didn't see Key get too many minutes, and under Bruce, you didn't see him get too many minutes. And I thought he was going to fit in well with Shelby there in the midfield, but I don't know if he really had an opportunity to show us what he was all about. But if the manager's not going to play the player, then might as well make room. So,
You mentioned earlier that the bench, you didn't have much on the bench. You did put in a late bid for Olivier Giroud. Obviously, it was knocked back because Chelsea couldn't bring anybody in. Steve Bruce did mention that Boubakary Soumare was due to fly in. There was a private jet booked. £35 million would have broken the transfer record. He's a midfielder.
Yeah.
Didn't go through.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, do you think you have enough now to sort of sustain a top 10 spot, and are you as equally as frustrated as Brucey was not getting the Soumare signing over the line?
Yeah, I think we were a little surprised. I know St. Maxime, I guess, made a late call trying to bring him in at the 11th hour, but it didn't pan through. But at the end of the day, we didn't bring in any strikers. You look at our team right now with the injuries that we're having, and Joe Linton, who's struggling, like we didn't have anything off the bench to replace him, and I think that's what we're really missing some way.
Yeah, I like Danny Rose.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's an offensive type fullback, but your 79th minute, you're bringing him on. It has to be worrisome.
Yeah, you're replacing St. Maxime with him, and no disrespect, but again, 0-0 against Norwich, who's at the bottom of the table, and you're taking off your most offensive player, and you're not putting anyone that's anywhere close to that. So,
obviously, some foreign players need time to adapt to the pace of the Premier League. Do you think the likes of St. Maximum, of Joel Linton, of Miguel Almiron just need a season to adjust, and then they'll be firing on all cylinders next season?
Yeah, absolutely. It took Almiron months, 9-10 months to, I think, get that first goal. I think the fans were able to stick with him because of his hard work and how he would track back and stuff. Given, a guy like that, you're okay waiting, right? Maxime has come in and he's shown us that extra flair, reminds us a bit of Ben Arfa. Joe Linton is a little bit of a different story. I think it's a little bit tougher for him to contribute when he's kind of isolated. But yeah, I think you're right. I think these guys need a little bit of time to, and I wouldn't call it, I wouldn't say that those were mistakes by the manager.